Hey guys, Luke here. So I got to watch the latest movie from Gareth Edwards, the creator. This was my most anticipated film of 2023. Let me tell you, it did not disappoint in the slightest. This film is just a giant, it's so spectacular. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm tying this with Across the Spider-Verse as my favorite film of this year. Maybe it might just be better than Across the Spider-Verse. I'm still not 100% sure, but the story is just so interesting, how our kind of connection with AI and what the future shows us. It's a really fascinating dystopia, and I was kind of haunted by the opening. Oh yeah, spoilers. But yeah, the haunting just kind of terrified me, showing how AI was made to help us, but then all hell broke loose. John David Washington, this might just be his best performance he's ever given. I really liked him in Tenet. I really liked him in Amsterdam, but I think he's come into his own little world with the creator and his performance in there. It's just so great. It's you believe his character, in every emotion he goes through. It's so great, and he delivers it so magnificently. Everyone else, Ken Watanabe, I don't know the names of the other actors, but they were great. The actor who played the child, Alfie or Alpha, she was spectacular. Alongside Washington, you really kind of get glued to her performance, and the journey they go through is just a great journey. Another thing about the creator that's just so great is its how it looks. This movie cost $80 million to make, and it doesn't look cheap and rushed like other big studio blockbusters. They were able to use every penny of that budget, and they spent it on all the right parts. There's just some gorgeous shots. They shot this in Finland, and man, I want to go to Finland now. Hans Zimmer's score is also just really good. In certain areas, yeah, his score is good. I'm just left kind of speechless. Okay, what else there is? The CG, this is actually some really great CG. The designs of the robots are so great. They kind of got a Rogue One feeling, which makes sense since Gareth Edwards did direct Rogue One, which was his last film before the creator. So I think he learned when he was making So I think whenever Edwards was working with Star Wars and all, he really was able to learn so much his experience onto the creator. Oh man, I'm just this is just so this is a perfect film. This is absolutely perfect. I really hope this performs so well at the box office. It deserves it, and I'm hoping Disney gives it a Blu-ray and not just a digital only, with some of their films. I want to own this. This is just so great. I've been hyped for this film ever since it started filming on January 17th, 2022. And here we are now, the day the creator is released in theaters, and I just love it. It did not disappoint. Edwards, if you're watching this, in any... You might not be watching this, you might, I don't know, but thank you for making such a spectacular film. And just, I'm just left speechless. You've never disappointed, like, just thank you for your contribution to cinema, Gareth Edwards. I'm gonna be there for your next film.